Hello and welcome to On the Bench LFC. So I'm going live just quickly because I've got an update surrounding Karius, and that is that he will be going on loan to Besiktas, and that is on a 2-year deal. Now, what I have read is that the deal is worth 2.25 million, and that will rise to 10 million if the move is made permanent. Also, the agreement, what I've read is that the agreement contains an obligation that the move will be made permanent if Karius reaches a set number of appearances. It automatically would trigger the full 10 million fee. So thank you for joining me, everyone, in the live stream. It's not going to be long because obviously Liverpool are playing tonight and there will be a watch along. But for anyone that's just joining, Karius will be joining Besiktas on a 2-year loan move. The deal is worth 2.25 million, and that will rise to 10 million if Karius plays a set amount of games. So there's a deal, an obligation in the agreement that if he has a number of appearances for them, then it will trigger the 10 million fee. Simon Mignolet will now not be allowed to leave Liverpool, is what I've read, what I'm seeing. The deal between him moving to Fulham collapsed, which is now why Karius has been allowed to leave. And yeah, it seems like Simon Mignolet will now assume the number 2 spot at Liverpool Football Club, and he will be the number 2 tonight on the bench against Crystal Palace as well, according to David Maddock. So that's what I've read so far. And also people are saying, does this now mean that Alisson will be number 1? I believe that he will he will keep the number 13 shirt number this season, guys, because the squad numbers are registered for the season. So he will keep the number 13 shirt, even though Karius is left on his 2-year loan move. So that is what I've read. So for anyone that's just joining that wants to know, Karius will go to Besiktas on a 2-year loan move. The deal's worth 2.25 million. That will rise to 10 million because there's an agreement between the two clubs that if Karius does have a certain amount of appearances for Besiktas, then that will automatically trigger a 10 million fee, which means that they've automatically bought Karius from Liverpool. This now means that Simon Mignolet will not be allowed to leave Liverpool by the sounds of it, because Liverpool, was going to keep Karius out the 2. It sounded like if Mignolet was to leave, there was a deal on the table between Fulham and Simon Mignolet. That fell through, which now means that Karius is the goalkeeper that's left. And it looks like Simon Mignolet is now going to be Liverpool's number 2 this season, or at least until next transfer window. And Simon Mignolet looks like he's going to be the number 2 on the bench against Crystal Palace tonight, guys. So what are you lot making of it? Obviously, I ain't got long because I'm trying to get everything ready for the watch along tonight. Let me know, will you do a stream for the game? Simon, I am. I'm doing a watch along for it. I was in the middle of getting everything ready. I've seen all this, so I wanted to do it. Hello, Zad. Welcome to the stream. Jack, Black Lightning as well. Good to see you all in here. Let me know. Let me read some comments here quickly. Your views on this. Is this good? Is it a good move for Karius? Obviously, if he plays a certain amount of appearances, hey, Mickey, if he plays a certain amount of appearances for them, then for 10 million, Karius is gone. He will be a Besiktas player at the end of the loan move. If he plays a certain amount of appearances, that will automatically trigger, this 10 million fee, and Karius is gone. So, let me know. Look, Henry's saying, yes, good for all. Thank you for your opinions on that, mate. Yep, hopefully he'll get more confidence, says Corey. Hopefully so. If he doesn't play a certain amount of appearances, after 2 years, Karius will be returning to Liverpool. So, confidence, hopefully, for the lad anyway, in general. Hopefully he can go get his career back on track, whether that's at Besiktas, whether it comes back, then cool, Angus says, hi Daz, mate, sorry I haven't been on lately, just been busy. Angus, never apologise, mate. Life is busy, life is important, a lot more important than YouTube, so I hope your life is good in general. Jamal says, happy days. That's great news, says Mohammed. So, you guys are happy that he's leaving Liverpool. Is this what I'm seeing here? Jack says it's a good move for Karius, but I think he deserved to be a bench player, while Mignolet deserved a move. Jack, thank you so much. So, you thought there, Jack, that Mignolet was the player that you thought deserved to go and get some game time somewhere else, and that Karius probably should have been the one that sat as number 2 at Liverpool. So thank you so much for your views. TJ says hi TJ. Centre mid Jones, go to McCartney's bar. Hangover is good there. You're saying there. Scotty says, yeah, because he will get confidence. Yes. So for anyone that's just joined that wants to know the ins and outs of this Karius deal. I will repeat it quickly. Karius will go on loan to Besiktas on a 2-year deal. The deal is worth 2.25 million, and that will rise to 10 million because there is an agreement between the two clubs that if Karius does reach a set number of appearances over his 2-year deal, it will automatically trigger a buy clause, which will be 10 million fee that Besiktas will pay for Karius, which means they will buy him for 10 million, and that means that Karius will never return to Liverpool. Simon Mignolet will now assume the number 2 spot at Liverpool Football Club, and he will be number 2 in today's game against Crystal Palace, according to David Maddock. I got this information. He says as well that the deal here is good for Karius, and a lot of people, from what I'm telling, is saying that this is good for Karius. So it's good to see your guys' appearances on it. I've also seen people say, does this now mean that Alisson will take the number 1 shirt? What I've read and what I believe is that the numbers now have been registered for the season. So Alisson will keep the number 13 shirt for the season now, guys. So Alisson is 13 for this season. Just because Karius is gone, I don't think that will change now. What's the details on Gruitch's loan, mate? I don't know off the top of my head. I've got it written down somewhere, so I'll have to get back to you on that one, mate. It's in the notepad somewhere. I've literally, look, this fell out the notepad. So I quickly scribbled it down because I'm trying to get the live stream set up for the watch along for you guys. Obviously, kickoff is fairly soon. It's fast approaching us. So, yeah, 13, good number for Alisson, says Sad. How are you, Daz? I'm very good, thank you, Simon. How are you, my friend? How much did we pay for him? Are you on about Gruitch here, or are you on about Karius? Was it 8 million, guys? We didn't pay a lot for Karius, I don't think at all. So yeah, 10 million back. It's not bad. It's not a bad investment. Karius had one bad game, and he is worse than Mignolet. What the hell? Karius had one better in 5 months than Mignolet in 5 years. Is on the bench. LFC is a legend. So thank you for your views. Hello, guys. What is the score going to be tonight, Gary? Yeah, definitely. Let me know your opinions on the score tonight. Obviously, we'll be doing a watch along. So if you enjoy watch alongs and you enjoy my watch alongs, then definitely 7:30. I'll be going live for the watch along, guys, for team news and stuff like that. So get involved in that one. Fernando says Alisson will get the number 1 shirt next season. Indeed. Obviously, Karius is going on a 2-year loan. Even if he does reach a number of appearances, or if he doesn't, sorry, and he is to return, I believe that Alisson will get the number 1. Anyway, Thomas Billings with a boom. Boom to you, Thomas. Good to see you in here. DB says keeper situation a little less awkward now. 1 more to go. Fine with kids back in Alisson. Then bring in a veteran in January on a free. Interesting, DB. So you would say ship Mignolet off as well. My overall look on it is keep Mignolet back until we do. As you say, maybe get a veteran in the door, get someone with a bit more experience in. But I probably wouldn't let Mignolet go now. And I think from what I'm reading as well, Liverpool was either going to let one of Karius or Mignolet go. And because the deal between Mignolet and Fulham broke down, that then open the pathway for Karius to be able to leave to Besiktas on this loan move. So yeah, very interesting, guys. Corey says, Daz, I finally got Sky Sports so I can watch on TV while watching a stream on my phone. Ace, Corey, ace, that's fantastic. Matthew says, Daz, have you seen that there is a 20% sell-on clause according to Dave Maddock? I didn't see that yet. I didn't click into everything with it, but if that is the case, then that's brilliant by Liverpool as well. Daz, do you think we should have kept Danny Ward? I rather would have had Ward as a number 2. Louis, I was definitely one of the guys that was saying that I think that we should have kept Ward. I think he's a good goalkeeper, and I would like to have seen that. It was interesting that he went. Maybe that was Ward wanted to go and get game time. He never got game time at Liverpool. He was going to be used in cups. He wasn't. So maybe that was Ward that said, enough's enough. I want game time. See you later. So, yeah, Mignolet is a good keeper. Come on, guys, says Zad. Thank you, Zad. TJ says 3-1 to Liverpool for score predictions for tonight. Yeah. Yes, keep Mings, says Jamal. Yeah, definitely. I would keep him until we get someone else in. Ois says, hello, Daz. Hello, Ois. How are you, my friend? I got Sky Sports too. Yes, I can watch a match. Hey, says Keith. Yes, so one last time, guys, before I shut the stream down, because obviously with a match tonight, I've got to get prepared for that. But for anyone that's just joined, so Karius will go on loan to Besiktas on a 2-year deal. The deal is worth 2.25 million. Someone just said that also there's a 20% sell-on clause as well there, but I haven't seen that, so that's not confirmed by myself. But interesting if that's the case. The deal will rise to 10 million if it is made permanent. Now, the reason it could be made permanent is because there's apparently an agreement between the two clubs that if Karius does make a certain number of appearances for them, this will automatically trigger a buy-in clause of 10 million, which means that Karius will automatically be bought by Besiktas, which means no more Karius for Liverpool. That would be after the 2 years. So interesting on that one. Simon Mignolet, obviously there was a deal on the table for him with Fulham. That fell through, which then opened the doorway for Karius to leave. Now, a lot of people are suggesting that now Simon Mignolet will not be allowed to leave Liverpool, and David Maddock has suggested that he will be number 2 on the bench against Palace tonight. And it sounds like Simon Mignolet will be Liverpool's number 2 in the future. You know, Karius is gone, so Mignolet to assume the number 2 spot. So interesting times ahead. We'll see if that one pans out. Also, I've seen people saying now, does this mean that Alisson will become number 1? The numbers have been registered for the season, so Alisson will retain the number 13 shirt for this season. But with Karius now out of the frame for at least 2 years, even if he doesn't, you know, meet the number of appearances and was to return after 2 years, Alisson next season will no doubt become number 1. You know, his shirt number will end up being number 1. So that's the situation, what we're seeing at the moment. Alisson is obviously Liverpool's number 1, but will keep the number 13 shirt for the season. Mignolet probably won't be allowed to leave the club at the moment. Karius is on loan for 2 years, 2.5 million. 225. That sounded really weird when I said it, but could end up being bought for 10 million if he reaches a certain amount of appearances. That's everything that I have for you on this deal. Notepad drop. There you go, or half a notepad because the pages are ripped out. Hope you have a fantastic day. Liverpool playing Crystal Palace in a little bit. Hopefully we have a great game and a good result will be fantastic for us. I am doing a live watch-along, so if you are about and you enjoy watch-alongs and reacting with all the other great Liverpool fans around the world, then make sure to tune in on that. That will be live from 7:30 on this channel on the Bench LFC. If you enjoy updates, if you enjoy daily Liverpool content, and you enjoy all good things like watch-alongs and just talking to other great Liverpool supporters, hit subscribe on this channel if you're new to it, and make sure to leave a thumbs up on this live stream for me, guys, if you don't mind. Take care, everyone. If I don't get to speak to you in a live watch-along, enjoy the rest of your evenings. I've been on the Bench LFC. You've all been legends, and Karius is on loan at Besiktas. Take it easy, guys. See you in the next one.